we are going to make our way through Long Beach. This is a workout we do 2 to 3 times a year. We did it on this exact same day last year, and it was nasty hot out. So I'm actually hoping it's going to be hot when we do this one again. It kind of adds to the entire workout. It's a badass workout. It takes a while to get through. So big things to think about when you're working through this. Don't worry about your time, don't worry about anything, just grind through it. Okay, you just gotta keep moving 1 rep at a time. It's a lot of reps. So we're gonna do to get us warmed up. We're gonna do a 2 to 400 minute run, depends on your feeling. We're gonna do some leg swings, okay, the hips nice and loose. We're gonna be doing a lot of burpees, a lot of running. So we wanna make sure the hips are feeling pretty good. And then once we're through all of our leg swings, we're gonna make our way through 10 Spider-Mans. You can come over close, okay? So 10 Spider-Mans, you can go slow with these guys, you can go fast. Just make sure you're really getting that foot up there. It'll help with your burpees. We're gonna add in a reach to loosen up the upper body as well. And then we're gonna do 10 Samson stretch. So we wanna get the hip flexors nice and loose. So our arms straight overhead. Big lunge out. You can step out a little farther, Michaela. Get a nice stretch. There we go. So once we're through 10 of those, okay, you're starting to feel warm. You're probably starting to sweat now if you're doing it outside. Then we're gonna go down, we're gonna do 10 prone to Cobra. So like that first step in our burpee, we just want to loosen everything up. We're just coming up nice and high, coming right back down to the ground, and bringing our way back up. So these 3, the Spider-Mans and Samson stretch to the prone to Cobra, can be done a little slower, getting things moving, and then after that we're going to come on up, and we're going to speed it up a little bit. We're going to find ourselves a crack in the floor or a nice line, and we're going to jump back and forth for 10, and we're going to do side to side. So it'll be a total of 20 jumps, so 10 forward and back, finding the same 2 spots to bounce, and then we're going to do 10 side to side, and then after that we're going to work through a good chunk of butt kicks and a good chunk of high knees. Nice and speedy. Again, we're doing a lot of running, so we're going to make sure our body is prepped for that. So Long Beach is going to be a very big workout. It's going to start with 1 round of 160 double unders to start, followed by an 800-meter run, and then we're going into a big chunk of 40 burpees. So that's 1 round of that. Get through that big round, and then we go right into 2 rounds of 80 double unders, 400-meter run, and then 20 burpees. So again, 2 rounds of that middle part, and then at last, we're gonna do 3 rounds of 40 double unders, 200-meter run, and then finishing with 10 burpees. So it's 1 round, 2 round, and 3 rounds. Hey, that's a whole lot of stuff going on. It's basically that top round split into multiple rounds to keep us going at a good pace. So what happens is we come out kind of hot in the first one, and as we're making our way through, we start to get tired, so we kind of cut the reps down a little bit so we can move at a good pace. Now, if Wednesday comes and it's extremely hot, you need to stay hydrated and you need to have some fruit before and after that workout. That way you're not drained for the rest of your day. Big things to think about is that first set of double unders or single unders is a very, very big set. Even if you can do all of that unbroken, I highly recommend that you do not do that, because skipping will get your heart rate through the roof, and then once you're done that skipping, you have to go for a run. And your heart rate is going to stay spiked the whole time, and when you come to do your burpees, you're going to be crushed. So take your time in that first round, and if you start to feel good, or you're not feeling terrible, you can speed things up as you work through that. Another thing is the burpees. If you don't like burpees, you're seeing that there is a tremendous amount of burpees in this workout. Okay, I don't have the total number here, what, 80, 30, there's 110 burpees in that, so for a lot of us that's a lot of burpees, for some of us it's not so bad. Now, big thing on that set of 40, take your time. If you don't like burpees, you should cruise. You should go no faster than this. That should be your pace if you don't like burpees. It can even be slower as long as you don't stop. We tend to do 5 really fast burpees and then 5 really slow burpees, and then we just stand around for 30 seconds. Okay? 1 smooth burpee at a time and you'll be fine. Now another thing, there's a whole lot of skipping in this workout. If your rope starts to betray you and you feel like you may toss it, just set it down and you can just hop away, or if you really need to, you can just do some mountain climbers. Take a break, and whenever you're finished with your rope, every time, set your rope down. Because when you come back from your run, you don't want to pick it up and have a whole bunch of knots in it, because then you'll be whipping your ass, and that is a terrible, terrible feeling. So easy on the skipping rope, easy on the burpees, and on the run, do your best not to stop. You gotta keep your body moving. You just gotta grind through. If you need to stop the clock, just get the work done. After that, we're gonna do a little bonus pump. We're gonna do some floor pressing. This is the exact same thing we did last week. We're gonna do 3 sets. We're going to do 20 top half reps, so we're not bringing our elbows all the way down to the ground. And then once we're through those, we're going to do 20 bottom half reps. So we're starting from our elbows on the ground, and we're pressing up just a little more than half. And then once we're through that, we're gonna do 15 full reps. So this is a whole lot of reps in one set. It should be unbroken. So stick to a lighter dumbbell if you can. If you have two dumbbells and you want to be a beast, go nuts. Thanks, Michaela.